Okay.
Okay. You see what I mean?
Yeah, the four
So,
elements. Oh snap, Avatar. Oh snap. Oh nigga, what the fuck?
so,
What the
hold up.
fuck?
So
What the
people who follow the
fuck?
I just read this because I just see on socials how people argue
Oh
about this thing, and
my
I'm so lost. Like,
days.
how are you considering a Gemini to be negative? Because a Gemini themselves is an air sign. You know what I
Oh
mean?
my
For example,
days.
and I'm like, can't these people? They just consider negative people just by seeing how I'm toxic because I'm a Gemini. Like,
So it's like elements.
well, this thing runs up in elements.
Okay.
Now, so with fire, right? Before I actually break down each thing, there's 12 zodiac signs.
Yeah.
People follow it, well, according to the messages that's behind it, of course, all this astrology using. But then anyway, there's Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces.
Yeah, I've heard about those. I don't really fuck with that.
It's all of that, yeah. Well, it's all reference. That's why I have these here. Your fire signs are basically your Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. But then their characteristics, if you can think of anybody that's part of all this, you can connect the dots and see that, okay, well, the person is kind of like these characteristics and all of that. Yeah. But fire, what does fire represent to you? When you think of fire, you think, hey, hot. Oh,
yeah, danger.
So actually, in the description, spirituality in a very spiritual form, we know fire to be.
Lock the lights.
We know fire is said to be creative, passionate, enthusiastic, and innovative in a more spiritual, conscious manner.
Okay, the spiritual realm.
In the spiritual realm,
Okay,
if you have a spirit of fire, that's how you are seen, right? So, in your symbol of fire, it's a flame. So in air, it's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. It's said that their characteristics is built to be intellectual, communicative, social, and adaptable. So if you think about it, air, in order for us to breathe, air is literally communicating with our inner systems by transferring oxygen, carbon dioxide.
Automatically.
We're breathing, and I'm sure people walk and they don't even realize they're breathing, bro.
100%. You even forget that you're breathing. You know that. Like I swear down, bro. Yeah. I'll be at like some level of like I don't even know until I see. Until I be like, oh shit. Wait, what? Yeah. That's why meditation is very powerful because meditation is doing it consciously.
Yeah, true. Well,
I'm diverse, but I want to come back to what you say.
No worries.
Because when you say it about air, it's a thing of we breathe automatically. Like now as I'm speaking, I'm breathing. I don't even know I'm breathing, but I'm breathing, right? But when I started to meditate, then I'm on the conscious. That means I'm controlling what is coming in and what is going out.
It's basically like climbing up on a rope.
Getting what is it called? Being in control of your being.
Yeah. Controlling your conscious.
Yeah, of conscious being, consciously being.
Yeah.
Something like that. Okay, okay, makes sense.
Got me opening there on my mind there just quick. Then you get your water signs. Your water signs. So your water signs, water adapts. It fills up into
whatever
let it be a container, let it be any shapeless thing. It literally just forms itself
shapes in within.
What characterizes it is its emotion, its intuitive sense of making it happen, and its imaginative thought of creating itself as a being. But in a more spiritual figure, like I said, it's formless. It just blends in with whatever is there. But remember, that's water. And people know, as Bruce Lee saying, you have to become water, like water. Why do you think people get baptized, washed, cleansed? It's to remove all the dirt, whatever they feel has created a disaster in terms of emotion and experience. They cleanse themselves to wash away. Spiritually, that's literally a wash, like washing it down from head to toe to say you've now been renewed.
Yeah, because that's what 90% of the water is used for.
Yeah,
in a way.
Cleansing, cleaning, keeping clean. That's literally our Cancer Scorpio Pisces, for example, for those who are still focused on the zodiac part. And then the earth signs is, of course, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. They are said to be practical, grounded, stable, and reliable. In terms of the spirituality form, I believe earth, soil. We bury people with soil.
Yeah.
We walk upon soil. It's apparent to say that earth is made of soil with water, of course, to make up a foundation. So by saying that, each and thing contributes to each other.
Yeah, they balance one another.
Everything creates a balance. For life to be life in that sense of way, if we had to be in a whole dimension, imagine how everyone would be split into earth, air, fire, and
it wouldn't make sense.
That people would actually get to know what they're made of spiritually. I say that because most people live their lives now and they don't see the potential they have.
Oh, big, bro.
With those characteristics I just broke down, 90% of the people have that fire in them, have that air in them, that water, that earth in them, to create a contribution to what they are in life. So...
to add on to that, just something that I remembered. So you see, as I said to you in the beginning, I said I'm both sides. So I'm on this side of universal belief and I'm on this side of biblical belief, right? So when I bring that's why I like to combine both of them and see how can I get them to which they do correspond.
Yeah, to connect together.
So now with what you just said,
Yeah.
Dr. Miles Monroe. I don't know if you know about him.
No, you did mention to him about a book.
Yeah, Dr. Miles Monroe was a pastor or evangelist or bishop. I don't know, but he was very, how can I put it? He was like a leader in a way. Like you speak about God and tell you about reality. What he said was very interesting. He said, the graveyard is the most precious place on earth, because in the graveyard you find songs that are never written, books that are never wrote, games that have never been played, lives that have never been lived, places that have never been met, people that have never been seen. Like, that's where everything is, right? And also at the same time, it's a thing of the reason why a lot of people don't know themselves in that way of, like, as you say, they have a fire in them, they have
air in them, the earth and the water in their spirit,
is because they never took, not to say never took time, but if you think about how we all grew up, who was there to tell us how to become?
Yeah, man.
Well, they all told us, go to school, go to church, get a job. Nobody said, go to school, learn, go to church, learn. When you're in life, this is what happens.
And you should learn from all those and see what it makes
you know what I mean? You can become this. And also, it's a thing of, if you read the Bible, that's what I'm saying. I'm both sides because so when you read the Bible tells you why God created us. You know that? God said, let us create man in our own image. He created man in our own image for us to be creators. That's why you see the people that are successful, they are creators. Think about it. People that have money, they're creators. They become they did something. They're not workers. People they're not workers. They're creators of certain things. So they created Microsoft, or they created a light bulb, or they created this mic stand. They created that. They created this type of drawing. They are creators. So whoever creates becomes successful. Think about it. So we all have those gifts in us. As you said, everybody has their own fire. So maybe you might have water. That means you have your own talent where you can adapt into situations. That can be you. There's some people that are good at baking. They look at it as, I can't bake because I feel like I'm a doctor. That's your career. That's not who you are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can become maybe a preacher or something, evangelist. Or that's what you're good at talking, good at
connecting and convincing people. true.
That's your calling. That's you.
Yeah.
You get my point?
I get
So
you.
people don't, as I said, I'm agreeing with the point of everybody has their own fire in them, but nobody's there to say,
Yeah, here's something that can ignite it. I get you.
so now, since we talk about it, welcome to Voice of the North, guys. This is where we talk about the things of you guys that you need to know, what you need to know, because you're still young. So since we're still young, we have knowledge, and
Growth.
my brother here knows, as you can tell, talks about Capricorn and
All the zodiac signs.
all the zodiac signs, which actually makes sense if you think about it. And I heard about the month thing, bro. Remember that thing of
The what, bro?
the month?
The month. Oh, the monthly thing.
Yeah, the thing of
Yeah,
this
there's
person was born this.
Yeah, well, according, my girl was like explaining, you're a Virgo, and I'm like,
And actually, but if okay,
That's-
I read one.
yeah.
When I stopped, I was like, I fucked you. Because you know what
Yo,
happened? Is
damn.
it, no, like serious. It's the thing of,
Yeah.
it said, I don't know what was it, but it's like,
Was it an astrology message type thing?
no, it was like the month and the meaning of
The
month.
meaning of the month.
So it was like a
what's that,
Virgo, or I don't know what it
Yeah,
was,
I
but
get
they're
what
like,
you mean.
these people are very good at communicating, they're very friendly, they are very what,
Oh,
they're
those
very.
people.
And then when you think about it and you think of the person that was born that month, you go, oh shit.
But actually,
Actually, and you go, but
This
fuck
person,
no, that
yeah.
nigga also does this thing. And then when you read, even almost the Ape King told me the same thing. He said, when you read Virgo, and then you think of the person that was born in that month, they match, their energy is matching. Ne? And then you read Capricorn, you realize that Capricorn and Virgo, they have similarities,
Yeah.
not the same.
yeah.
And then
There's
all
some
of them,
similarities.
they're like,
So, as we said,
yeah,
Virgo and Capricorn are actually earth signs, so there are some similarities there, of course.
Jack.
So, remember, not everyone's unique in their own way. So, exactly what you're saying is.
But
literally
low-key, they
that.
all have each of every one of the signs, whatever signal signs.
Let's
What do you
take
call
it like how if you had to be soldiers, there's your marshal, there's your captain,
Yeah.
there's your
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
everybody has a rank.
Yeah.
That's basically how everyone is ranked according to what they're supposed to be. Even if we have similarities, you can be a good shooter. I can be a good shooter. You can shoot better with the scope. I can shoot without. It's that type of thing.
Okay.
That's how everyone's balances out in life. You know. So I believe that what you're saying is true. Everyone can have similarities, but nobody can master
Yeah.
the exact similarity that you think you can find. Like at the end of the day, everyone does things uniquely.
Yeah. True.
Solve
And they all
things
are
uniquely.
masters of that one specific thing.
Yeah.
Even though they can have all, but they have that one mystery that is for
Yeah.
them specifically.
And everybody has a mysterious thing within them. I believe that.
I know.
too.
Yeah, I know.
Is something. There could be something about you that you know that it can be good or bad. That
Hey, bro,
still
I'm telling
makes
you,
you.
me, I know, bro. I've seen it.
Yeah, bro. Another
Like,
thing.
I feel like, I don't know if I can say it, but like, I have I know these Christianity people will say, hey, you need deliverance, but I have a demon. Not the demon that you're thinking. Not that one.
Aye.
No. Not that one from the church. Not that one where you pray and go, woo. No. It's the personality. No?
It's there for me.
No, it's not that one.
It's
Please
already
understand.
delivered.
Please understand. It's not that one that you think of when you go to church. When I say demon, I mean like
Yeah, I know what you mean.
a
yeah.
dark side.
Yeah, the dark.
You know, where you can't tell,
If it's
but it's there. Like the more I smile, the more it comes out. The more I'm happy, the more it comes out. Well, I know it. That's what I'm saying. I know myself. So that's why I don't like to talk. But it's there. Like I have it.
It
Yeah.
is,
So what you're saying is I'm agreeing with that point. What you said. You said, nah, man, you can have different type of personalities, but you're
Yeah.
all master. I agree with that. Like you see what I'm saying to you. Is it that's what I'm saying? It's when it's time to talk to these things. When we start to talk about these things,
and
we
then it
are
expands
very,
and grows.
you know what I'm saying?
But bro, if most very touching subject that all of us don't realize or wanna touch on is also death, because that itself, people always wonder what happens to their soul when they're gone,
But
and that for me, I think it's like how you treat yourself now is what you make up for, like in the afterlife. Well, in another, I believe it's not about heaven or hell. There's no way there can be so many planets out there in this galaxy. I'm sure when you die, your soul must be suffering in Mars, in Venus, with getting your body your soul ice cold. But the whole message to this is, I'm trying to say that when a person dies, remember, your soul is put in you to study life, to make your soul understand life more better. So that when you die, you'll be like, okay, I've studied this, I've studied that, I've studied this. The mistakes I made is this, this, and that. What I did right in life was this. What am I missing that makes me complete? Why? Like, I don't know. The other day I was watching some other, these ghost shows. This thing where, hey, bro, you just sitting, you just watching someone's watching their TV show.
Yeah, I know those. I don't really fuck with TV shows, but I get your point.
yeah. But this one
was
giving late night ETV vibes, bro.
Oh, yeah?
But on some ghost stuff.
Yeah,
These people were busy telling, the people who are interviewing that, this ghost is my husband, some other old grand lady. My husband has been floating around here during the hours. This. Bro, these guys are literally. I don't know if I can say I believe in it, but I believe that there's sometimes these souls that have been left in a specific place in a wrongful manner, or in whatever manner it may be. Sometimes they're there to give messages when people don't see when it's right for them to receive that message. Some people are sleeping while their blessings are calling them.
But also with that topic, there's a thing of like, as I said, to me, I'm both-sided. Yeah. Most people, they're very closed-minded. Is it closed-minded?
Yes. Well, can't be open to what is out there in the universe.
They're very quick to just close off whatever someone might give them, based on whatever beliefs they have about, which is not wrong. It's right. Believe what you want to believe, but have an open... All I'm saying is, all I like to tell people is have an open mind.
Life is about learning.
Yeah, if you have an open mind, a lot of things will start to make sense both ways. Like what I'm saying to you right now. I can literally meet a person who says, I don't believe in God. And I can understand why. Right? I'm not going to force you and say, Christ is the way, Christ is the Lord, because I know why you're saying that. I understand your point. But what I'm going to say to you is, try to find out yourself why you don't believe in God. You're just saying it because of what you see. You understand what I'm saying? Like you said, no, I don't want to believe in God. Yes, I understand you don't want to believe in God, but try to find out yourself. Go read the Bible, even though you don't believe in it. Read the Bible, see what the Bible says, and now be open-minded. Not physically like this. Be open-minded up here mentally. Be open-minded mentally to then decide to say, okay, yeah, now I don't believe. Now I do. But a lot of people, they be on some, I don't believe in this. Or Christians will be like, that's worshipping, ancestral beliefs and whatever. Yeah, yes, I understand. That's how you believe. But have an open mind to things. Because if you don't have an open mind, trust me, you will suffer.
Information will just go right.
You will suffer. Bro, there's some certain things that I feel like, this is another topic I want to start now. But we're gonna have a part 2 in it. We can literally make this a part 2, bro. Like I'm gonna cut it into 2. So it's gonna be part 1 and then part 2. So relax. We're gonna have part 2.
And obviously when we do this, there's a whole lot of things.
I'm interested.
There's a lot of conspiracies happening around us,
I'm very interested. I've always wanted to be having this conversation with people, but because the people that come on the show, it's more of like the first time coming. So since it's the first time coming, I can't be bringing them up on something. And also,
won't there be a hint, at least so we can prepare? Let them warm up there.
No, also the thing is, as I said to them, as I said to you, they are closed-minded.
Okay.
So even if I bring them the concept of what I just said to you, the subconscious and conscious mind, they look at me and be like,
I failed life science. I don't know.
You know what I mean? So then they don't get it. Yeah. So now, this is what I'm going to say now. I'm going to Christianity, I know my Christian people gonna fuck me up, but just listen. Please have an open mind. Don't judge me, because the Bible said do not judge. And I know you might say no, but that verse says you shall see them with their ways. Not to me.
You pay with the listening ear to make an understanding.
So I think of there's this one question that people kept on asking. Say, okay, why is it that Christians are the ones who say they believe in God? but they're the ones who don't benefit from the concept of God. You heard that said before?
Yes.
You find a lot of Christians who are very spiritual, like, which is true. Like, I've seen them. Like, my mom's one of them. Very spiritual, like, very spiritual. Where she can pray, demons can manifest, pray, run away. She can pray, like, you know what I mean? But it happens that they're the ones who are physically not okay. Then the question comes to other people. Say, okay, fine. If you say you're a believer of God, then why is it that you don't have this physical thing and this physical thing? And then you get the Christians, the ones that I'm saying, the believers, they answer you with, this is not our world. Our world is after this. You get my point?
Okay,
to people like that, what would you advise them, but what would you say to them in your way of understanding, since we've been speaking about all these questions?
Honestly speaking, it backtracks to what I said about undying faith. But before I touch on that, a lot of people don't make sacrifice. People are afraid to sacrifice.
Explain sacrifice, because I know
in the touching topic of light and darkness now. If we were asked the synonym to what you just said now, it's evil again. If you think about it, it takes a witch to witch someone with the undying faith of fasting and saying, I want this person dead, for example. Those people can fast 40 days.
Yeah.
And you'll wonder, hey, this person is skinny like this. My brother, are you okay?
Yeah, true.
Bro, deep down, like you said, spiritually, inside, they know what they're lining up for. They sacrifice themselves for a specific thing.
You're cooking, my brother. You're cooking.
If that specific thing can be cooked up on our fellow Christians, bro, having to have that sacrifice for themselves to see the light, the same energy, bro, they, like you said, they manifest those demons and run away. Like, hey, bro, we cannot fuck with this energy. This energy right here is too hot for me.
Focus was on.
Because your focus is on either healing, whatever that focus on, healing, bringing things to life, manifesting a better life, manifesting, it all comes from this undying faith. I believe there's a piece of undying faith missing in a lot of people due to like I said, the energy and environment they surround themselves by.
And their beliefs that the society is giving them.
Once you have a sense of giving up, you think giving up is going to leave your mind if you don't think about the opposite of giving up.
No.
You find that in every concept of what you do. You can play soccer, you think, hey, Mara, this hamstring of mine's behaving fine. I think I'm going to get injured. Injury. Stop speaking shit to yourself, because that shit is going to make you dirty.
Yeah.
That's basically rubbing your own name on the dirt spiritually. Because honestly speaking, if people can have that undying faith that contributes them to fight that energy within them that brings positivity, your energy can be outmatched. Because your focus is on that. People fast, people meditate, people pray. Once that's consistent and
you keep
forever,
doing that,
once it's practical, God cannot put a person in this life to wake up every day to sit and do nothing.
Thank you.
God doesn't help a closed mouth.
Thank you. Your works of your hands.
You have to be.
The work of your hands.
Yes. That's why when people pray for miracles, you have to pray for what creates those miracles. It's your hands. It's your feet. It can be. It's literally that. Once you pray for what brings creation, God blesses you because you're making an action.
True.
That action itself, God's watching you. Once I say, like what I said, it's a consistent thing. You pray, you fast, you meditate, you work, you play, once you're consistent with that undying faith, there's no way you can see yourself attracting anything that tints or taints, stabs, cuts, creates. Because at the end of the day, what you busy moving on, God's creating you like, hello, don't throw your negativity here, because it's gonna bounce right back 10 times back to you.
Yeah, and it was crazy. While you're speaking everything, whatever you say, it's literally like running back my head. Like, but you do that. And I'm like, yeah, real talk. Because, bro, if you think about, my nigga, I would feel like I'm bragging, but nah, I'm not bragging. It's
All
just
I can say
reality,
is this man is
bruh.
a living testament.
Reality, bruh.
Ain't
Like,
no
what you're
shit.
saying to
That's
me
it.
is like, it's like a deja vu of myself. Like, what the fuck is he saying? That's me. That's my head. Nigga, what the fuck?
I
You
get
know what I
what
mean?
you say, bro.
So like, bro, yeah, that actually makes sense, bro. And it's a thing of a lot of people, especially the Christian people, they have this thing of I believe, but then they don't do according to their belief. You know what I mean? They'll say, I'm praying for a business to start. You don't even have an idea of any business.
How do you? Okay, well, with that one, it can go two ways. It's when you're lazy and you think of that in that way. How is it gonna come to you if you don't have the motivation, inspiration, thought process, blueprint?
You haven't thought of a business, but
Yeah.
you say, I believe for a miracle, a business will start. What?
But you see, with that, if they take it with action, a message throws in your face. There can be a lack in your community that if I create this, it'll bring
That's
bring
it.
the attraction.
That's it.
Power of attraction.
That's it.
Power of the tongue as well, because you manifesting it. Make it happen with your action.
You know, there was this other preacher. I don't know if you know him, Dr. Abel Damina. I recommended it to a lot of people, but I don't think I talked to you about it. Abel Damina, ne? He's also a pastor. As I said, I'm both sided, bro. So he's a pastor. And then he said that God does not make people rich or poor. Man, people went crazy on this nigga. Oh, you talking shit.
Of course.
And then he said again.
They don't, he
And then
has
he
to
said,
yeah.
and then he
yeah.
said, God does not give babies. People went crazy. Oh, what the fuck? And then he said, God does not make. And then he said, everything that God created was created in the 7th day. Remember the Bible says in the beginning, God created in the 2nd day, 3rd day. In 7 days, God created everything. What God did was put a law in place of everything. So there's laws in every single system.
Of course. There has to be a balance.
There has to be a balance. So it's okay. So when people are talking about it, they're like, nah, this nigga doesn't. And then he quoted the Bible nicely. So now what I'm trying to say is this. When he said God does not make people rich or poor, this is the concept. Depending on your mindset. Depending on your mindset, first of all. Secondly, your spiritual level. And thirdly, your action.
Number 4 also, discipline.
But
Discipline. is very
remember,
important.
discipline comes back with your mindset.
Yes.
Because you can't have a disciplinary, you cannot be disciplined with a mindset that is, you know what I mean? So it comes back to that. So now, when you're telling them this, it's like, it's true. Because if you think about it, you're telling me, are you going to tell me that God is the reason why people are poor? If you say that, that means you're telling me that God is unfair.
God directs,
And-
you just make the choice.
And you know what's crazy but true is, I said it also on the channel, but somebody said some stupid ass shit. I said to them, God cannot go against your will. Like, that's one thing a lot of people don't know. God cannot go against your will.
But God can also say no.
No, that's the thing. He can not say no to
Well,
your
not
will.
not like no to like your will, like no,
Yeah,
I deny.
yeah.
Because you
The-
can have that undying faith for that will to happen, and God will be okay. We can.
That's true as well.
push it.
But my just the point that I was making was,
Yes.
if you say today, right now, you decide, so, okay, you know what? I feel like jumping off the building, right? God can say, don't jump off the building.
Yeah, technically.
And you also know already by you jumping off the building what's going to happen. So you already have the will.
Broken bones.
You know what I mean? So he can't go against your will, no matter how hard you might say, nah, this was God. No. It was your will that made that happen. Get my point?
Okay, true.
So that's what I'm saying. All my point was with the Christian people, because I know a lot of people that were watching this are Christians.
Yes.
Have an open mind to things, and then you start to realize that what we're saying right now is the truth. Like, we're speaking
Some factual content.
knowledge, bro. Like, we're speaking knowledge, bro.
Real stuff, bro.
You know?
If you read upon it, like eventually you people will realize that time is not for everyone. It's what you
True.
do in that time that creates your character.
True. Alright, man. Alright, man. That was a life-changing episode. If you made it this far, guys, thank you so much for reaching out to this far. But I want us to have more. I feel like the channel shouldn't be about how are you, where you been, where you from, where you grown up, where have you been. I want things like this.
Yeah, what can challenge the mindset of life?
How can we improve? That's what I want to do. Like,
As a youth, what can we do to
you
improve?
get my point.
Because there's not a lot of helping hands. At this rate, it feels like it's every man for
For
themselves.
themselves.
And in order to make teamwork, make the dream work, sometimes it has to be added with a touch of independency.
That's it. And this is what I'm trying to say. Or I'm trying to build. I'm trying to build this now. I don't want to say I don't want to know people, but I just want to get to have people that will give us some type of, or give people some type of beneficial knowledge.
Yes.
Anything that you might know, bring it on the show.
Because knowledge is the new growth.
That's it.
We can't be fighting life or going through life or living or surviving life without having the weapons in the mind to know how to master what's coming. Because some people are going through it and they don't know how to get out of it. But others have been through it, but they're not having that guidance, that figure of saying,
Like what you
"Oh,
just
you
said,
got
no.
it. Let's go."
What you just said, no. You know, well, of you going through Christmas without your mom and everything. That was powerful, bro.
Ain't no
You
lie,
think
bruh.
about it. So now
Face to
you
face.
came out of that. Now there's someone who's going through that. You understand? You could be that person that could help that person to say, listen, man, this is what happens. It's a change of mindset, change of belief, change of the way you see things. Because you also have to visualize yourself in a different concept.
I've realized that an effect of positivity, no matter the situation, whether it's good times or bad times, it's not always to be rememberable in that moment. It's just once you create that positive effect in someone, you won't know if you're changing lives or you're just making someone better. That's the power in what I believe in positivity.
Real talk, bro.
That's what can switch a person's mindset just by something positive.
Simple.
Hey, bro, you look good. Hey, bro, you smell good. Hey, yo, your
I
outfit.
I like your smile.
Hey,
You know, it's
I don't want
crazy
my
how
girl killing me. I don't compliment people for fun, eh?
No, no. Whoa, wait, no. Like, it's not a. Is it a bad thing?
To compliment people for fun? No.
Yeah.
Well,
So
if
because
someone is wearing some nice.
no, it's a thing of I don't really do it to everybody, but sometimes I be on some, like I just, like you know what's crazy? When I feel down, I've done this before and it worked. You know when I like in the morning you wake up and you don't feel it.
Yeah.
You know what you do? You usually give compliment to people in your bedtimes. Like try it, give compliment to people in your bedtimes. I promise you, bro, your day will be lighting up. Just because yo, my G, you look nice, man. I like the shirt. Oh, thank you, bro. Damn. Yo, my guy. Yo, bro, I like the shoes, bro. You looking nice.
What you go give you go
Before you know it, dog. Before you know it, you'll be happy. I've done it. That's what I'm saying to you. Like, it's crazy how everything that we spoke about is a thing of like deja vu. Like, bro, I feel like I've done this before. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because I've always wanted to have a conversation like this. So now when it happens, like, so with that also it's a lesson learned, bro. Like, give compliments, bro. Like, not to say it to girls or whatever.
Basically,
but anybody,
the
be like,
main
oh,
message-
you're dating? Damn, you're looking good together, man. Shit, I wish I was you guys. And that
effect, it's positivity being passed on. I guess the main message here is people, no matter how crazy it is, I guess positivity goes a long way. We just have to
Big
pass
time,
positivity wherever we can get.
Big time, bro. Oh, our director is telling us to cut now. Okay, Mr. Director, I was here with Flaco.
May everybody stay blessed and prosperous in every way. And may we all be positive.
Go check out the Northside Outlaws, man. These guys are doing great things. For you guys who are doing rap and music and all this entertainment stuff.
We are running promotions for free this year and we are starting to charge next year. All conditions apply.
Yeah, for now. Even us, you'll be running free ads for this year.
Honestly, we are doing things. So if you wanna like submit your stuff for promotions, don't be shy. Search Northside Outlaws Entertainment.
Links down below. Links are here. We put the links in the descriptions. And then if you guys also want to share your own advertisement, even you, bruh, come here. Let's advertise you, my brother.
Do the most.
We advertise you for free, as you said, only this year.
Only this year. We've
By
been running
2025, January the 1st.
big motion.
You come and say, yo, plug. I'm not doing an ad. Money.
Big motion.
Money.
Nah, big motion.
Until next time, man, subscribe, like,
To the world.
comment. I don't care if you don't share this thing, but subscribe though.
Here's a toast again.
Subscribe though.
Subscribe, my brothers and sisters.
Pause. That was a big thing.
Hey, plug boy on some Diddy shit. Forget about that. You never heard that. It was a mistake. Apologies for him.
Apologies for who now?
Catch us in the next episode, so.
Slap you.
The voice of the the party said was freak out.
God damn, those are the longest weeks, yo. I'm outside, I'm like, hey, I'm just hearing. I'm like, yo.
Bro, this thing is still recording. What did you know?
It's still recording.